Hi everyone, thanks for joining me. So I've been seeing a lot of these texture paintings going around right now. Maybe they have been for a while, I don't know, but I have purchased some of this. I don't even know if this is the right stuff. Liquitex, it's modeling paste. It says it dries hard, so I wanted to see if that's what I'm supposed to be using. I don't know, but we're gonna give it a shot here. Excuse me. I have searched my whole entire craft room for these little textured art, I don't know, textured tools is what it says. I don't know where I got this from, but it's a neat little package here. It's a 6-piece package, so it's got like that. It's got that one. Can you see that? Yeah. That one. Bunch of different ones on here, but I think I'm going to do this one. I think actually maybe this one. I want to do that side there. I don't know where I got these. If you know where I got them, let me know. Doesn't really say much about them. I don't know. Sometimes I hoard crafts. Sometimes, yeah, no, all the time. But that's okay. So I'm going to see if I can get some of this on my canvas and kind of make a little bit of a design. Let it set, come back to you in a few days after it dries, and we'll paint it and see what we're thinking. But I don't know, and maybe I didn't get the right stuff. I don't know. I've only seen a few videos, but I've seen it's kind of a big thing right now. So, but it's pretty thick. I mean, it's not going to come out of there. So I'm gonna, oh yeah, it's super, oh, didn't mean for that to happen, sorry. Okay, yeah, so just pour some of this out on here, and we'll just kind of make it how I want to, I guess, huh? Stuff is not cheap, but hey, let's give it a whirl, right? All right, so I want to do this bigger side, but then I have to make this a little bit evener, right? Probably should do that before I do that. Let's make this a little bit even. How's everyone's day? I don't know what day it's going to be when I put this out, just because it's going to be, I gotta wait for it to dry, and then we'll do some painting on it. So we'll see how many days it takes me to get everything set up here. Okay, so that's kind of even-ish, right? Let's give this baby a try again. Yeah, so it has to be super smooth, huh? Let's try that again. Maybe there's a smooth one, yeah. Think harder. Oops, work harder. Nope, work smarter. Just trying to make it smoother so that I can do this. It's a little bit better, huh? I just don't like this line inside the line, you know? Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Let's try that again. If in doubt, add more. No, I don't know. I will say other people make this look really simple, so I'm assuming that they're practicing a lot off camera and then do it on camera, and they just make it look like it just took them a second to do it. So, or they edited a lot, which is maybe a little bit of both. All right, so it's kind of smoothish, right? Maybe do we need to try a different one? Maybe that one's too thick. I don't know. I like it though. Let's try it again. Let's do this. Okay, so that's kind of fun, right? It's kind of fun, but it does hit the top of it. That's why I'm getting that. Okay, that makes sense to me. Makes sense to everybody else? Swell. Okay, so just thin it out a little bit. Not have so much. See, there's a lot left on my little spatula here. Okay, let's try this again. But we are going to do a squiggle because I really like that look. Okay, all right. I think, hey. I think we're getting closer. Right? Who thinks that? Come on. Don't be shy now. Okay. Had a pretty stressful week, so doing this is kind of fun. This is nice. Just kind of just have a good time here. Okay, let's see if we can get this even smoother then. Do I have a spatula? Okay, so I had to take a phone call. Sorry about that pause there. Not that you probably even knew about it, but I got my spatula out. See if I can kind of get a little bit better lines here. Okay, that's nice. Excuse me. Don't know what I want to make for design at all. I just know that I like this rainbow thing here on the bottom. I want to try this, or a little squiggle, I guess. I don't know. And I messed it up. See? It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Okay. All right. So then let's try this again. Let's see how this is going to look. So I don't like how I did that right there, but it's looking better. Hey. Yeah. Just have that line. I don't like the line. So I can just do it as wide as my spatula here. Let's go up just a little bit. Okay, then. Yeah. Let me try it one more time. One more swipe on there. Whoops. Okay, nice and clean. All right, so then we have this. We're just going to bounce it between these two lines here. Okay. Yeah. What do you guys think? Yeah? I think that might be a keeper. Let me see if I can find a smaller spatula. See? Yeah. You getting my vision here? Yeah? Okay. All right, so I'm thinking this looks pretty nice. Should we chance it and do another one on the other side, or should we call it even here? I think we should call it, because I don't want to mess it up and then I'm going to get mad because then I have to redo the whole thing. Okay, so I'm going to clean up this edge over here. All right. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're going to call that done there. I'm going to clean up this mess a little bit here. Clean up this side as much as I can. Already on its way. Okay, perfect. All right, so I'm going to set this aside. I'm going to check it, make sure it's dry. After it gets dry, we'll paint this. So I will come back probably in the next day or so, and we'll get this painted. All right, thanks, guys. All right, hey everybody, how's it going? Okay, so it's been actually just the next day, and I've got my textured modeling paste, I think is what it's called. Excuse me. Yeah, so this I put on there. Excuse me. And then, so I've got my blues. You can see some of these here. This is all Prussian blue, and I've just added a little bit more white as we went through, to kind of create that gradient blue color. So, kind of got a vision for this painting. I did have some extra of the modeling paste over here, so I just took it outside and I used my sanding block that I have over here. Just a second, let me grab it. So I just used my sanding block and sanded that off so it was smooth on that side as well. I do have some jaggedy sides over here. I don't care. This is my first time trying this out. We're just going to give it a whirl anyway, so not a big deal. But I'm going to paint this here first. I'm going to put some music on so you don't have to listen to me. So, all right, hang on just a minute. I'll be back. Okay, so I've got that all painted there, and I think I might need a second coat. Excuse me. Because it's not blotchy by any means. It's not a very smooth coverage there, but we'll look at that here in just a second. Next thing I want to do is I want to paint this white here on the edge. So I want to get this out of the way here. I've just got some regular paint here. I'm just gonna just so it's painted. I mean, that's really basically all it is. It's got some paint on it. It's a very, I can see the gradient, but it's very, very subtle, I guess, right? But I had to put so much white into that Prussian blue to even get that to be a lighter color, which was more than I was thinking it was going to be, but that's okay. Alrighty. Okay, so we've got that down. So now what I want to do is I want to attempt to do a swipe the rest of the way down. So kind of like that. That's kind of what I'm thinking I want to have happen. But let me, I guess we'll kind of just see if that is possible. But yeah, excuse me. So, go in colors. Oops, this one, and that one. Okay, just put them in order so I can lay them down in order. And these are thicker paints. This one is actually the right one. This is thicker. Oh my gosh. Okay, sorry. Eyes are playing tricks on me there. It's thicker as you go, so I had to add some more water to them. So I don't know how well this is going to work, but I think we want to butt it right up to this. Yeah, so thick. It was just hard getting them to be like the gradient colors, kind of sticking with the Prussian blue all the way through, and then adding that white just made it so much thicker. So I try to thin them out as much as I can. I don't want to lose the, I don't know, the properties of paint, the binding properties, right? Because if you add too much water, then it will do that. So I don't want to, just kind of want to maintain that a little bit. I was going to do Prussian blue for my cell activator, but I'm thinking maybe I'll do white. I think white might pop a little bit better. And kind of help me get that gradient look that I'm looking for on this side as well. This paint is really thick. This is so thick. It's okay, it's okay. Just have to keep telling myself, it's okay, it's okay. Gosh. Once again, it's really thick. Anybody got any plans today? I'm gonna do some gardening today. I'm gonna get the tiller. Or we just rent it from a little local hardware store down the street. I'm gonna go pick that up and get that. So that's exciting. My husband does the tilling. I don't do the tilling, but I'll help get things ready and do that. Excuse me. Frog in my throat. Okay. All right, so here we've got this. We're going to put our white. I think we're going to do the white. Hopefully we have enough white here. Just go halfway for right now. It doesn't have to go all the way down. Like, I'm okay with that. Let's see what else we can do here. The trick to a swipe, just go slow. Just go slow. This is kind of how I de-stress. I've had a pretty stressful week. Just kind of doing something fun. Birthday party last week went well. Granddaughter got a lot of gifts, and that's cool. Yep, I put my fingers in the paint. That happens. I just noticed that because it came out longer, further than the other ones. Got my paint in there. Fingers in the paint, that's alright. Okay. Kind of crazy, right? Does it kind of look like clouds and here comes the rain? My husband's not real big on abstract art, and so he always tries to figure out a picture in my abstracts, and just have to tell him that's not really how it is, honey, but he's supportive, and that's nice. So I just don't know if I like all this down here. I've got a lot. I mean, I can do it white on the end. Just don't want it to mess up. Anything else? Let's see here. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of paint over there, and I don't want to go too far. I don't want this to go, so. But I don't mind the wispies on this end either, so. Excuse me. Should have put some white down before I did the swipe. I didn't think about it though. It's okay. See if we can not ruin it. See if we can get it to blend a little bit with the white down here on the end. Kind of, not quite. Yeah, I'm okay if it goes all the way to the end. I mean, I don't mind the wispies either, but I kind of want it to be more of a blending together. little bit better to kind of combine them together, I think so. Kind of like that. I think that looks nice, huh? What do you guys think? Tell me what you think. I'm gonna cut some more. Excuse me. Got some paper towels here. Quick. And I know you can do like bigger sweep sections of your, when you do that. Okay guys, so I did not like how that swipe was. So I put some white down first, and then I'm going to put my layers in and swipe it down again and see if this is what I am looking for. So we're going to go back with my other paints that I already put down. Remember, these are all the Prussian blue. They're just different amounts of white paint I've added to them so that they're all like the gradient colors of the Prussian blue. Again, this paint is so thick, but I'm trying to use it. Then this one. And the last color, which is a lighter blue. All right, perfect. Okay. Here we go. All right, so now go back to our white cell activator, which I'm running out of. I should have made some more of that too, but no going backs now. So I'm just going to put it all the way across. Usually I only do little sections at a time, but just want to see what I can do here. Okay, that's what I was looking for. That. Okay. That took a long time, didn't it? Just to get that, didn't it? All right, well, let's do some more. My garden's calling my name, so I'm trying to hurry. So I'm trying not to hurry, but I'm trying to hurry. Same thing. Okay, so this is what I was looking for, more than what I was doing before. So just needed to flood my paint on the bottom. I think was the error. The first time I did the swipe. So I just take paper towels and then I spray it on the bottom. It's a mist, so they're not wet. So it just kind of adheres to the paint a little bit better. Lets you pull it out. Whoops, that's fun. Wasn't paying attention. I was thinking about 4,000 things in my head. It's fine. Just think about all the things I need to do when I get done with this video. Just fine. Alright, so this is more of what I was going for, this type of thing. Yes, I think this is what I was wanting. But this one, just with that textured on the top and a huge mess over here, which is fine. But yeah, so this is what I was looking for. Okay, so I think this looks pretty good. I may have to go back and touch up some of this paint, and it does seem like it's dry, so I'll touch up some of that paint. So, alright, I will be back in just a minute. Alright, well there it is. I finished this area up a little bit more. I put some more white over here. I'll touch that up a little bit too. But there's my swipe and my textures, and I don't know. What do you guys think? Something totally out of my realm, something I don't usually do, but I wanted to give it a try. So this is my vision out on my canvas. So, all right. Well, guys, tell me what you think. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.